Let's not stop now. We're nearly there. Hello everyone, Matthew Watkins back again with another video. And welcome to part 4 of my top 53 Super Bowl commercials of all time. Yes, if you haven't seen the other 3 episodes, I suggest you check them out. Let's get started. Number 23, Picture Phone, Bud Light, Super Bowl 39. I know what you're thinking, another beer advert. Well, safe to say, way before I was old enough to be drinking beer, these were one of my favourites growing up. Even non-Super Bowl ones, like this app one from 2011. That's one that definitely I really enjoy. This one here from Super Bowl 39. We've already had a Bud Light one on this list already, so go check that out. The lady, but we've got the Picture Phone one. Now, you've got two buddies going a game and their mates turn down the tickets. So they hit, well, boy, look at the fun we're having. But then his mates, he tells them back, yep, he's in one of their flats. With a Bud Light and his girlfriend, and not the guy's girlfriend, one of the guys at the game's girlfriend. When I first saw this, I thought it was quite relatable in a way, because I could see in a way something like that happen to one of my friends. So yes, number 23, Picture Phone, Bud Light from Super Bowl 39. Number 22, Super Bowl babies, the NFL Super Bowl 50. Okay, does the NFL really have have the right to be on this list? I think so, because again, this is one of my favourites from Super Bowl 50 to celebrate the 50th Super Bowl. Now, they say 9 months after the victory, the winning team City, so last year probably Philadelphia, the year before for that Super Bowl it was Denver. They'll see a rise in births. They're called Super Bowl babies. You got Super Bowl babies from the 70s, the 80s, absolute all different eras of Super Bowl babies, and it was just amazing. What a way to celebrate what the Super Bowl is all about. That's what you could think with this. And they also revived it a little bit the year after, with you got the baby Iron Mike Ditka, the baby Belichick, and all sorts of others. With another Super Bowl babies, but not an epic music number by R. Kelly. Oh, sorry, it's not R. Kelly, it's Seal. So yes, 22 Super Bowl babies from the NFL itself from Super Bowl 50. Number 21, Love Ballad, Eminem's Super Bowl 47. Red doing meatloaf to an actual human being. I remember I saw it countless times, I think I watched it on YouTube after the Super Bowl, but I remember when I went to America that year, I did see the advert a fair few times. That's what made me like this advert, to be fair, this commercial. I quite enjoyed it. I thought, again, I found it quite relatable. It's like, yeah, I'll do anything. So number 21, it's Love Ballad, Eminem's Super Bowl 47. Number 20, Tiny Dancer, Budweiser, Super Bowl 45. And another Super Bowl 45 advert, another beer advert. Yes, what can I say? Like I said, a lot in this countdown, a lot of them from 45 have got a bit of sentimental value to me. I think this is, the first one I watched from that Super Bowl. It's set in the Old West. Yeah, it got a bit of sentimental value to me, this one. What happens in this advert where there's a cowboy coming into the bar. He asked for a bud, they just ran out. He was about to hold the place up at gunpoint, but then they just came in right at the nick of time, and the epic number of Tiny Dancer begun. And I believe as well, this was also voted on NFL.com for that Super Bowl. It was one of their top commercials. I could have sworn they did. Number 20, it's Tiny Dancer from Budweiser from Super Bowl 45. Number 19, First State, Pepsi Max, Super Bowl 45. Another Super Bowl 45 advert, and another one on the NFL's list. And it's on my list as well. This one has a couple on their first date, and they're just wondering what they're thinking. The lass is thinking, just the usual things. Like, they're getting to know how much money does he make. Is he still living with his parents? The bloke's thinking, I just want to sleep with her. He wants her Pepsi Max. When she gets it, not a chance. Which one? they're going to be sleeping together, or are they going to be out? Is he getting a Pepsi Max? So yes, at number 19, it's Pepsi Max First State from Super Bowl 45 and Monday. First State in a Super Bowl. Where have I seen that since? Number 18, First State, Hyundai or Hyundai, whatever you prefer, Super Bowl 50. It's got Kevin Hart, and I remember back in college, I did this when I was to do an analysis of an advert. I picked this one because this was by far my favourite commercial from Super Bowl 50. So, Kevin Hart's daughter in kayfabe probably was on her first day. And it was like, and Kevin Hart's like, oh yeah, have my new Hyundai. And on his watch, he was able to track her every move. It's a very overprotective father, and made it a very miserable first date for the lad. And for the woman as well, just everywhere they go, he was there, everywhere they went, even the most insane circumstances, which I found quite funny. Again, so yes, at number 18, it's First Day at Hyundai from Super Bowl 50. Number 17, Michael J. Fox, Diet Pepsi, Super Bowl 21. Now, during the work on Back to the Future franchise and his work on Family Ties, Michael J. Fox did this advert for Super Bowl 21 for Diet Pepsi. I mean, all I want is a Pepsi, very famous in Back to the Future. His character Marty McFly having a Pepsi, because I assume this, the sponsorship in there, the product placement. And he's got this hot neighbour that's just moved in. Asked if he had a Diet Pepsi. He's out. So he pops out to go get some, and he goes through an epic journey just to get that woman that Diet Pepsi. He goes through his own locked window, he goes through dogs, and he goes through a biker gang, just among others. He gets it, and he thinks, so it's all for now. And then, he's got her roommate. He has to make another trip out, but it is the choice of a new generation, and it's the choice for me, Pepsi. So, at number 17, it is Michael J. Fox's advert for Diet Pepsi from Super Bowl 21. Number 16, Secret Fridge, Bud Light, Super Bowl 40. It's sort of every beer drinking lad's fantasy, innit? Just to stumble upon a fridge for a little bit. When someone is having a party and he's worried about them drinking all the beer, he has a secret revolving door installed, which leads to next door, and immediately when they see the magic fridge, they are like, oh my god, it's back. So they quickly get the booze, and they just stumble upon it, and do what a load of lads would do if they just stumble upon a fridge full of free beer. There goes Scarpa, whatever the hell it is, and the lengths they'll do to make sure it comes back, because they don't know that the guy next door's got a revolving door. It's again very humorous, that typical Bud Light style. Bud Light, that they know how to do. If there's one thing they can do well for their Super Bowl commercials and beyond, is make it very humorous. They know how to crank it up to 11, especially for the Super Bowl. At number 16, it is Secret Fridge from Bud Light from Super Bowl 40. Number 15, Revenge, Pepsi Max, Super Bowl 45. Hooray! Another Pepsi Super Bowl 45 advert! This is again one I absolutely loved from Super Bowl 45. I found it in a way a bit relatable, where some cool kids, teasing this guy just sunbathing, like, oh, he catches it, and he's like, oh, don't even release it. But there's a torpedo colour Pepsi Max with all the flavour. No, I can't remember it. And that guy who's teasing him earlier, well, he gets, for his troubles, a can to the nuts. So yeah, number 15, it's Revenge, Pepsi Max, Super Bowl 45. Number 14, Epic Night, Bud Light, Super Bowl 48. Like with most of these adverts from Super Bowl 48, this was a hell of a lot better than the game itself. Oh, the halftime show was great, and this commercial as well as the Radio Shack one from that Super Bowl, as I've mentioned. So you go see that, the episode where I mentioned that one as well. So I believe it's Ian Rappaport. I'm thinking, is it the Ian Rappaport from NFL Media? It was just given by some random woman, Bud Light, and you up for whatever happens. And he has the most epic night ever, playing ping pong with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was in a One Republic concert as well, on stage. Among other things, he had a limo ride round town. What an epic night it must have been. It is the perfect beer for the insanity that would have happened. And that's a Bud Light. So at number 14, it is Epic Night from Bud Light from Super Bowl 48. Well, that concludes part 4 of my countdown. Come back tomorrow for part 5, the penultimate episode, where we will be adding another 8 entries to list rather than the usual 10 that we've been doing. Be sure to, if you've enjoyed the video, to click the thumbs up if you've liked it. Subscribe if you want some more, and turn on those notifications so you know when they come out. You can tell your friends how much of a great YouTuber I am, and don't forget as well to follow me on Twitter at Hawkins_MattUS. So, as always, don't forget, if you need some cheer, have no fear, Big Matt Hawk, it's here.